time for a check of your weather.
Craig Allen has all the details on the first alert forecast coming up for your Father's Day. Craig?
It is so nice outside right now. Temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. Nice and comfortable. 63 is what we have in the city. And as you can see, it's a mostly sunny sky. Just a few little passing thin clouds up there. Pleasant, very pleasant for Dad, as a matter of fact, on this afternoon. Temperatures will probably be in the 70s to near 80 degrees. It's warmer on Monday. You'll feel the difference right away on Monday, and the humidity will start coming up a little bit. And then after that, it's just simply, a pure heat wave. 3 days or more. This one could be 4 or 5 days or more for most of the area away from the coastline. And because of that, we've already gotten a jump on it. There is a heat advisory in effect for almost the entire state of New Jersey so far. This will fill in for sure. The New York City office for forecasting here, these kinds of watches, warnings, alerts, they will fill in this area, I'm sure, over the next 24 hours or so. And this is an excessive heat watch that goes from the Connecticut River Valley, from about the Hartford area on north. So you can see this is going to make its way all across the Northeast and into New England. And just to describe what it all is and the difference between an advisory and a watch and or warning for the heat, this is a heat index of 95 to 99 for 2 days in a row. And the biggest problem, and as you can see, 100 to 104 for any period of time. But the biggest problem, whether it's a heat advisory or an excessive heat warning, meaning it feels like 105 degrees or more for 2 days in a row, is that you don't get any cooling at night. That's when you need it. If you're not in an air-conditioned location and during the nighttime hours your apartment only gets down to, let's say, 85 or 80 degrees, that is troublesome. And that is why you have to definitely check in on the elderly and the young, especially for excessive heat conditions. You really can get sick pretty quickly from the heat. Be aware that that's the kind of heat that's coming along for later this week. Right now, we have a sunny sky, and there will be some patchy clouds that mix in just a little bit today. Don't even think that this is coming along towards us. Everything is going to go up and around the giant heat dome, which is centered here now. It'll push over to the eastern seaboard a little bit more over the next couple of days, and then once here, it's stuck. It is absolutely going to sit there with the 3 H's, temperatures in the 90s. The heat index will make it feel like it's at or above 100. So a great day today. Take it all in. Enjoy the outdoors. 78 degrees. There will even be a nice cooling sea breeze right along the ocean shores and at the beaches that will knock it back down into the upper 60s and low 70s by the end of the day. There is a moderate risk of rip currents for the Long Island shore. It's okay along the Jersey Shore. Water temperature now up to 72 in some spots. Tonight's low will be about 65. Tomorrow, 86. That's for the city. And then I would think for New Jersey, it's going to be up around or a little over 90 degrees for tomorrow, too. And then everybody has that shot at 90 degrees on Tuesday. And if not, then you have at least the opportunity of maybe 4, 5, 6 more times to do it. No kidding. This one really could last into when we talk next weekend. Just like that, the heat builds over the Northeast and it's stuck.
Wow. And it's really important, the point you brought up about apartments not necessarily cooling down overnight. That is an issue. And so it's important for people even to just check on those neighbors, check on those family members, right?
We mentioned it yesterday, and it's the heat island effect. New York City, in cases like this, may not drop below 80 degrees at night, the actual air temperature, until maybe just prior to sunrise. So,
I mean, we got the summer solstice this week. The days are longer and hotter than ever. And so if the sun's not going down until late, it's going to be hot until
will stay probably in the 80s to near 90 right through the first part of the night for the city.
Be prepared.
All right, Greg, thank you. It is, after all, Father's Day, and new numbers show Americans have spent a lot of money on Dad. According to the National Retail Federation, Father's Day spending is expected to reach $22.4 billion this year. The NRF says greeting cards are the most common Father's Day gift, clothing number 2, followed by dining out, gift cards, and personal care items.